Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this class, I would like to show you one more Linux command which is called touch command. So let's see how to use touch command. So with help of touch command, we'll go through this, what is the syntax of touch command and how to create that empty files by using touch command. If you want to create multiple empty files, what is the syntax for it, and how to change that access time and modification time for the files, and even if you want to copy the timestamp from one file to another file, how to do it. And finally we will see how to update the date and timestamp for the files. Okay, so this is how we can splitting up the session today. So let's jump into that practical session. So now, so here, this is the nodes for touch command. So this is the commands we are going to execute now. So if you want to create the file, so the syntax is touch space options, then we can give that file name. We'll see that couple of options also. For touch space, if you want to create release file, if we can enter touch space file name, it got created. So if you want to list out this file which is created ls, it will show it actually. So release file is there. So we will discuss later about that ls, what is ls-lrt. So ls space -lrt, it will give that a list of files and directory. Now if you want to create multiple files, tysh touch space, you can give that file name. I am giving dev, and one more file name I am giving as a stage. So if we enter, so ls space -lrt, see here, stage file got created, dev file got created. So we will see it later how we can identify whether this is file or directory. Later we will see it actually. So then if you want to create 10 files at a time, so instead of giving the file names, so touch space, you can give that file and open curly bracket 1, and you can give that dot 10. 10 means it will create 10 files, 100 means it will create 100 files. Touch space, this is a file name. If you can give release 1, release 2, release 3, release 4, up to release 10, it will create. I am giving here file, this will create file 1, file 2, file 3, and so on, file 10. If you enter ls space -lrt, see here, file 1, file 2, file 3, file 9, file 10, it is created actually. So at the same way, I want to create for that release 1, release 2, release 3. If you enter, see here, release 1, release 2, all those things will be created actually. So again, the one more thing is, make sure if you want to see the content of inside that file, yesterday we discussed that cat space release, it will show it actually. If you want to add that existing data into the existing file, we can use cat double greater than. Okay, so then the next thing is, so here we discussed up to these three commands actually. So create a empty files, and if you want to change that access time, so if you take any one file, okay, see, if you want to see that file details, very important thing is stat space. If you can give that release 1, see here, the access time is, this is actually. If you want to change this access time, so what we can do, touch space -a, you can give that release 1. Now if you can see, earlier it is access time is this one, 8:43:48. Now if you can see that same command stat space release, now it's 8:43. Now the access time is 8:44:50. Okay, if you want to change that access time, we can change it. So we'll discuss later what and all these fields actually. But time being, how to change that access time by using touch space -a, release 1. How to change that modifications time? So even we can use, instead of a, we can use that m. So enter. See, earlier the modification time is 8:43:48. Now we changed by using touch space -m and release 1. Now if we see that again, stat space release 1. See, earlier modification time is 8:43:48. Now modification time is 8:45:22. Okay, so this is how we can change it. And apart from that, if you want to copy the timestamp from one file to another file, how to do it? So there is a, we can use -r is the option. So say example ls space -lrt, see here it is list out. I want to copy the touch.nodes timestamp to release file 1. Release file 1 has 8:45, but touch nodes timestamp is 8:39. Now touch space -small r. Now if you want to touch dot nodes release 1, enter. Now ls space -lrt, see here, release 1, where is release 1? See here, 8:39k. because we have copy or we applied that timestamp from touch.notes to release.1. Okay, so this is how we can update the timestamp from one file to another file by using -r. And one more thing is update date and time. If you want to update the date and time for that particular file, example release 10, see here May 25 and 8:43 is there. I'm going to change this. Touch space, you should have to give that syntax -t for timestamp update. See here, this is called year, month, date, hours, minutes. So I am giving year 2024 and 05, and the date I am giving 06 and hours 16:05. Then I am giving as a release 10. See, earlier the release 10 is, this is the month actually. Okay, now enter ls space -lrt. See here, now see that release 10, whatever we have given, it's came right. 2024 we have given, and here May 6th we have given. The timestamp will come later actually, only this will be date to change that date actually. Okay, so and one more thing, if you see, this is the syntax, actual syntax we have used, so it will change it accordingly. And see here, there is one more command which is called, if you want to change that, this is the format 18th April 2025, like this also we can able to change it. So you can use same thing and we can perform for that. Release 4, see here how it will work. Enter. Now release 4 has that May 25 is there, but we change it to April 25. So instead of May 25, April 25, ls space -lrt, you can check here. So see here, release 4 April 18th came. Okay,